Alright, Travis Wingate, so it's after 5, missed my run. I thought I was going to go running there at 1:30ish. Had my MP3 player, was going to do some music changing, but I was just too tired. But I did have a dream as a result of a beautiful lavender ball gown. I've been paying attention to other videos. Being raised in a white supremacist Mormon family, guys pursuing careers in women's fashion design is frowned upon. And, I keep trying to say, well, quickly turn that frown upside down and let me make $100,000 starting salary. I mean, it's not a career for gay guys, that's for sure, because you have to have an intimate knowledge of the female body. Oh well. Ended up pursuing the path of deciphering Paleo-Hebrew and deciphering Egyptian petroglyphs, and discovering that the Bible came from the Egyptian petroglyphs. And so now the church wants me dead. So, yay, trade-off, one or the other. Yep, so today's the big day, expected big day. She can say, screw you guys, I'm going to ignore everybody too. Yeah, Judge Oberg is very likely expected to do her final order on News Dump Friday. And the church will be notified first, because the clerks will say, hey, it came through. And, isn't that great? I won't find out until midnight. So unless she does it before noon, and the clerks file it before noon, I won't know about it until after the church has taken all the money they withdrew from the stock market yesterday and run away and abandon Mormons. But that's why I've been doing these videos, Mormons, is because the day has come when the church will be fallen. Joseph Smith prophesied it. And that's what's frustrating, is I can't get Mormons to understand Joseph Smith good, Brigham Young bad. And Mormons just don't care. You gotta have the whole package or it's no deal at all. When I first moved to Utah, I was informed that there were all types of Mormons here in Utah. And one of them was those who only believed in Joseph Smith, and so up until he died, they only believed that much. They don't trust anything else that came after Joseph Smith. I didn't fully understand until now. Well, yeah, when I figured it all out. But those who only believe in Joseph Smith don't fully understand what Joseph Smith was intending. So yeah, today's the day of doom. Doom! the judge has to side for me. It's in the law. The church has 3 strikes against them. And the first one was being in default. You're supposed to file according to the deadline. Unless there's good cause for not filing on time, which the judge has to approve. And the defense counsel in this case didn't file any reason why they were late. It's supposed to be an automatic entry on the docket. It's not supposed to be by motion from me. The clerk's supposed to just write it in. Of course they didn't. They demanded that I have it as a motion. Man. So, beautiful dress. Beautiful. Alright, so yeah, I doubt there's going to be anything during the day on the docket for me. I'm most likely not going to see anything in regards to it. That's my expectation. But yeah, if the judge does side on my side, as she is required to by the law, then yeah, the church was indeed pulling out their money yesterday, and we should expect them to be fleeing the country today, because the judge is required by law to order the arrest of everybody on my complaint. Not me, of course. But will Mormons understand, or will non-Mormons understand? That's the thing. Is because all of the anti-Mormons and those who aren't Mormon, they're going to rise up in fury against the church. We knew it! We knew it all along! Burn the witches! I mean, Mormons, I was preparing you, warning you, pleading with you, exhorting you to leave the church, because the day is coming you're going to want to leave the church, or you're going to be forced to leave the church. You just refused over and over again. You spewed hate on me, you threatened my life, you put thumbs down. I mean, you just, unbelievable. You're just haters to the end. You're going to be disincorporated. The organization will no longer exist as a legal entity. It will no longer exist as a religion. The leadership's all gone. All of your churches and temples will be closed, and if they can't be sold off, they'll be demolished for people to purchase the land. Although it's supposed to go to me. And whether it's the money value that it gets purchased for, I mean, it'll be sold at government auction, most likely, if they do the order for the bench warrant. We're gonna need to destroy all the symbols of Lucifer at Temple Square, though. We're gonna have to tear down the statue of the Confederate traitor Brigham Young, and that's what's going on right now. Is all statues of hate are coming down. Brigham Young was a man of hate. His statue must come down. And dig up his grave and desecrate it. Burn it to ash. everybody with the last name of Young will have to change it, like those who had the last name Hitler in Germany. There's an uprising now for people named Adolf and Hitler. But yeah, I warn Mormons. Joseph Smith prophesied, you're going to weep and lament because you persecuted the wrong guy. You thought the prophets were the true prophets of God, and they instead will be shamed and run out of town if they aren't arrested. That's from Zechariah. The two have to go hand in hand, because Zechariah is the original prophecy. Joseph Smith's section 85, near the end of the passage, is Joseph Smith's attempt to bridge the gap of Zechariah and the false Christian doctrines of Mormons, trying to take Mormons to the true doctrine and gospel. That's what the Book of Mormon was designed for, with the religious part of it, is to turn Mormons away from the mistranslations and the false doctrines of the King James Version. And so yeah, Kimball in 1981 says, 79, we're keeping the poor translation of the King James Bible. Screw Article of Faith number 8. Screw the fact that I'm supposed to be the translator. I have an excellent opportunity to prove to the world that the church is true, and Mormons will flock like bees to honey. Nope. They all were shames and embarrassments and humiliations on the church. And so a guy like me comes around because my parents didn't want me to pursue women's fashion design, and I go into ancient languages and show that Joseph Smith is a translator and that all these prophets are frauds. Who would have known? Alrighty. So how do I word this title? Mormons should have let me, my Mormon parents should have let me be a woman's fashion designer. Would anybody know to understand to come to this channel? To this video? Wannabe fashion designer destroys church. I'm leaving on a jet plane. You do understand John Denver sang that song, but also fulfilled that song by dying on a jet plane as he left this earth. He didn't really leave this earth. Spirits are right here among us. They're not supernatural spirit entities. You can see them if you are able to adjust the eyes to see them. They're just atoms of a gas nature. Alrighty. So, yeah, there's a bombshell for you. Didn't know that, did you? You know, scientists like to make fun of people for thinking they've seen ghosts. Psychologists, psychiatrists, you know, call you crazy and dope you up with drugs if you say you've seen spirits. But they're physical entities, just in a gas form, not a material, carbon-based form. So yeah, it takes finer, purer eyes to see gas entities, just as section 131 that replaced Joseph Smith's monogamy scripture. And yet people still trust the hearsay lies of those who claimed that Joseph Smith was a polygamist. God. They're covering up all of his stuff, claiming polygamy is bad, and people still say that, I believe the liars and those who covered it up. Oh, God. Leave him alone. He was infiltrated and overcome. They murdered him. And now you want to continue the lies of those who murdered him. Sorry, it's a movie line. It doesn't quite work yet. I have to restructure to make it fit in the context. It's from Color of the Night. Favorite love song. Oh, wow. Maybe I'll do that for my theme song so that you can hear it.